What's up, everyone? It's the Big Fish. I hope you're having an amazing day. I just wanted to go ahead and thank you for all the recent love on the new videos. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe and like. I'd really appreciate it. We are on our way to our first 100 subs, and it would mean a lot. It really would. So what we're running today is Blunder's team that he took to get to #1 on the ladder. I've been testing this team out, and it is absolutely, really busted. The Annihilate is busted. Bundles is busted. Dragonite is busted. The whole team is really busted. We're going over, really, it looks like a pretty standard rain team. We should match up very well against this team. One thing that I will say is when going against rain teams, you just got to watch out for the Pally. That's really the main mom that could give you trouble. So let's see how we go ahead and play this out. One thing I do want to mention here is I really appreciate the love. If you want this Pokepaste, just post in the comments below. I'll go ahead and get it sent out to you. We've gone 9-1 in our last 10 games. So we're going to start off and just hit a freeze dry on the Pelly. They probably go into the Earthworm, but let's see what they do here. We always just want to hit freeze dry in case they want to give up the Pelipper, in case they want to go into really anything. The only thing that could really take this well is the Earthworm, but I'll tell you what, in this ladder that we're in the 1400s. You just rather be safe than sorry. We get this skill difference there, which is the freeze. Very good. You love to see it. And he gives us the Pally. Absolutely genius move by them. Always a good idea to just go ahead and give up your best win condition for no reason when there's literally a million other options that you could give up. Sandy Shocks is speed, so we do want to get out of there. Probably just want to go to the Chomp here. Yep, we go to the Chomp. Just get a free hazard up. Now, this is where I make a misplay. Forgot about the Earth Eater. That is my bad. Still getting used to some of these mons. Now, I do want to go ahead and just break the sub. I have Rough Skin. I have Rocky Helmet. Whenever he hits us, and this won't OHKO, he is going to take a lot of damage. We're even faster. Aqua Step, look at that. He gets his speed, but guess what? It's dead. He's literally killed himself here. Huge win there. Get that threat out of there. We just go back to bundles. There's really not much that he could just take another hit with. And at this point, I feel confident just hitting freeze dry. Whatever he wants to bring in is not going to like a freeze dry, so let's just hit the freeze dry. Yep, hit another freeze dry. No worries there. Yep, get the rocks up, just hit another freeze dry. Now, again, we are choice Scarf on this. So we should still be faster than this, I would assume, even with the speed boost. The Scarf should still make us faster. It could even be a speed tie, potentially, but I do believe we're faster. We're max speed. And he goes into fighting. Unfortunate. Almost kills. Man, Bundle is OP. Very OP. Now, this is a misplay on my end. Obviously, we just go to Dragonite and Extreme Speed here, right? I don't know what I was thinking. Really, we should have just extreme speeded, but it's not going to matter. Look at what he's got left. Look what I got left. This Dragonite is a bulky mon. Now we're just going to get a free DD up here, and then we just extreme speed, kill the rest of his team. Yeah, actually, yeah, probably won't go for the Ice Spinner. Extreme speed is better call. So we'll go for the extreme speed. Either way, it's good games. They tried, but we just did better. So again, no reason to DD. He's just gonna bring this in. We're gonna hit EQ. We're gonna be faster if he kills this. There's no issues. That's good game. Hyper Rain offense, our first win. He went for the Thunder, which is very interesting move there. Very interesting move. We're almost at the 1400s. Very good. This team is an easy ladder climber. It really is. In my opinion, it's the best team I've seen in a while. So again, if you'd like to see the video, you know, of the team, I want to see more videos coming up. I'm going to be running a lot of teams that all the top YouTubers have been trying out and getting a little bit more behind the scenes on them. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. So he's going to lead with the Mascara here. I really don't know what I'm thinking here. I essentially, oh, wow. We lived that with one. And the Focus Blast hits. Oh, get wrecked, my friend. Get wrecked. In this regard, we just want to go to Chomp every time. Definitely just want to hit the EQ here. No. Yeah, we'll just go for Dragon Tail. Let's hit the Dragon Tail. probably the right move just to get it out of here. Shadow Claw's definitely not going to kill. Break its sash, because I'm sure it has a sash. And then, at this point, let's just hit Earthquake. It is faster. Unfortunate. Let's go ahead and go and get some Dragon Dances up. Never a bad thing. This thing is an absolute problem. Got unaware. So we're not going to be able to hurt it. Let's just go ahead and hit a Shadow. Nope. Nope. We're just going to trick the Goodra, which is a huge win, actually. Get rid of its Assault Vest, because that thing can absolutely be a problem. As you can see, they're running a very, very tanky core with 2 sweepers and a hazard check. So, I mean, these teams can be a big problem for most people. I don't think, even without the Assault Vest, Moonblast kills, but it will do some big damage, 89%. That's a win. We do get the special tech drop, so we get to live that, which you love to see it. Truly. This is going to Shadow Sneak and kill us, obviously. Actually, no, they're just going to Bitter Blade. Let's just go ahead and go for the EQ. I think this will kill. It might not. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. We do have the defense drop. So there is that. At this point, I think we just want to give up the Dragonite, potentially. I don't know how much value the Dragonite has for the rest of this team. Bundles is really our win con at this point anyhow. Let's go ahead and just give up the Golden Go. Yeah, let's give up the Golden Go. And Bundles will be faster. I mean, this speed tier is crazy. He's got a +2 speed boost. And we will be faster here. Look at that. That is incredible. And you're wondering, why do you run the Scarf on Bundle? In this meta, even the base 406 speed that it has is just not enough. It just won't do it. It won't get the job done. It will not get the job done. At this point, we just definitely want to go ahead and hit Extreme Speed and get some chip going. 75% unboosted. Really good. Go to our bundles. Freeze Dry. Every single time. Yep. Dead. And then just hit Freeze Dry again. Or, yeah, let's just Freeze Dry. Let's go for the Freeze Dry. Only 34%. Let's give up the Valiant here. Go back. Yeah, let's get some chip on this thing. Yeah, that's a really good chip. And I like the idea of Hydro Pumping here. Yeah. I'm happy that hit. Hydro Pump will hit sometimes, sometimes it won't. You just never know. We definitely don't want to bulk up because it's got unaware. Let's just go ahead and hit the Rage Fist. Just thinking we really should have just done 2 Rage Fists, but it doesn't matter. We're now in the 1400s, which is a huge dub. I'm very happy to see that. And so far we are undefeated. 2-0. Now this team is a problem, quite frankly. The Amoonguss really only gets checked by 2 Mons on our team. And Spore can be an issue for the team. So I don't know how well we're going to do against this team. We're really going to have to play pretty perfectly to get the win. And it is possible. But just looking at it, it's just a matter of how well do we play. So unfortunately there, we lose the speed tie. There is a chance that it's Scarf, but I highly doubt that. We lost the speed tie. That was super, super unfortunate. We try and go for the obvious play, hoping they wouldn't go into Amoonguss, but again, at this ladder, it just doesn't make sense to take the risk. Focus Blast does miss. That was a big one. That really does cost us quite a bit. Now, I know you're thinking only 23%. It would have been at half health. Really easy to check at half health. This thing is really, really tanky. Now, at this point, he's just got so much advantage. Us losing those 2 early really hurts. You know, and really at that point, we just had to give it up. Because we were thinking, what's our win condition? It's going to be this. Went for the Ice Spinner here. EQ might have been better. But there's really not much we could do. The Foul Play combination, it just too OP. We go for the bulk up here. Now he's going to sleep us. We do have the Chesto. And we just want to start a hit and Rage Fist. See how far this can take us. But he's got the instant check there, as you can see. And I do not think we'll be able to live. He does misplay there. He does misplay, and so do we. We should have clicked the Rage Fist. We thought he would switch out into something else. But that's what ended up happening. And then Headlong Rush does enough, but we went for the greedy bulk up as opposed to the Drain Punch there. I think regardless of what we clicked, we lost. But just looking at it, we could have played that a little bit better. The Annihilate is really, really, really good. But the main thing with that mon is it's a late setup sweeper. You get the hazards going, you turn in, and pretty much everything gets O-code. Now this is a Sun team. This team can be extremely, extremely dangerous. The reason for that is in the Sun, Firefish over there pretty much O-codes anything with a flamethrower. It's really, really deadly. So we got to be super careful. Here we do want to get rid of the Torkoal. We do. Now I'm thinking he's going to want a Lava Plume. He's going to want to go ahead and get up some rocks. Let's see what he does here. It's very possible that he just switches out to try and save this. He gets the rocks up. I want to go ahead and just get an EQ going, because the more chip I can get on this thing, the better. Quicker it dies, the better. Do we want to be greedy? We are greedy. Now here was a crazy move. Sludge Bomb. And gets the poison. I think that's a 10% chance right there. You just love to see it. You love to see the bad play leading into that. Now, the reason why I'm going for extreme speed here is to predict that they're going to go to the Rotom to avoid getting hit by Earthquake again. One thing to keep in mind, this is still low ladder. 1450 is low ladder. They are not, these people are not smart. He just stayed in. Zero logic, just stayed in, was going to give us their main tank. We do obviously eventually kill it, but it just leads me to believe that there's these folks are just not thinking properly. I mean, I don't know what else to say here. Dragonite still has a few turns left in him, so we'll be able to, you know, clean up a few mon, and you see just the lead Dragonite alone is going to put in some work here. Whatever they bring out is going to almost get O-code, if not 2-hit KO'd here. So I don't know what he wants to give us next. I prefer if he gave us Mr. Firefish there, but if I had to take a guess, that's not going to happen. There's Rotom. We're just going to extreme speed every time. Should kill 95%. I think that was actually an unlucky roll. I really do. I really think that was an unlucky roll. Probably like a 90% OCO. But that was also probably a max defense Rotom, because otherwise +2 normal Terrorize. I mean, I've seen that kill much bulkier things. So that's really interesting on the roll there. I really like the idea of bundles. I like Iron Valiant here. I mean, there's multiple options on where we can go. The Chomp's always a good move. Just get our own hazards up. Yep, let's get our own hazards up. It's not going to hurt. Especially for a Sun team. Sun team hates hazards. Sun team absolutely despises hazards. And this Chomp is fairly bulky. So you get a few hazards up. You get the Dragon Tails going. You can see how that will lead to success. You know, 9 out of 10 times. He's not getting any of the burns, but he is getting a crit, which, again, this guy's been extremely lucky with his passives. 50% there. You know, instead of going for the plumes on this, I think the right call, because he's wasting Sun terms, is just do the Rapid Spin and go into your Tauros. You know, and then you could double out. But I really don't know what the thought, you know, this thing does not matter if it's burned. It's not here to really do damage. It's here to get support up and then just Dragon Tail out. And with the rough skin, with the Rocky Helmet, it's just chip so the rest of your team can easily sweep. We're just going to give this up to Chiyu. Completely fine with it. No worries. You know, Bundles comes in and can really sweep this thing. So I'm not too worried about it. I think he'll probably end up clicking Flamethrower, if I had to take a guess. Just to be safe. Maybe just the Dark Pulse is probably the safest bet, but in the Sun, this thing is, you know, really going to do well. Let's see. Oh, Fire Blast, and it hits. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, this is a little bit of a misplay on my end. I mean, I don't know why I didn't just go to bundles. I literally had no reason to give him that. I have no idea what I was thinking there, but we did it. We're still definitely going to win from the advantage I think we've gained, but I think that was just a bad move. Thankfully, Hydro Pump hits. It really has been hitting lately, but when it misses, it just does not feel good. You see the hazards. It's already at 64% before I've even done anything. It feels good every time. It truly feels good every time. We definitely want to go ahead and just Rage Fist here. You know, and if you don't know what Rage Fist does, it gains 50 attack every single time it hits. So base points onto its actual attack stat. So the more times you're hitting it, the better it is. He's going to Giga Drain, but Rage Fist, you saw it did 36, now it did 62. Right? This Tauros could potentially be an issue, but Bundles is going to take care of it. Right? Also love Defiant. Big fan of Defiant. Big fan of Defiant here. Yeah, Rage Fist, I think, might even Oko here. I think it's a resist, but with the attack boost, it seems like it could really do some damage. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Bundles will kill here. But let's go to this first. Just hit Focus Blast. Let's just hit Focus Blast on this. If this misses, then Bundles would have to miss. And if we miss 2 times in a row, then we miss 2 times in a row. Thankfully, we don't. So we're ending at 14:02. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this team. We went 3-1, and really we could have gone 4-0 had I played that one game a little bit better. This team is busted. Again, if you want it, leave it in the comment section down below. I'll post it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Feel free to check out any of my other videos, and I will be posting at least 3 days a week, so look forward to that. It's been a pleasure getting to go over this game with you, and I'll see you on the next one. It's the Big Fish signing out. Thank you so much.